This is Carl.
Kelly.
And we're on the road with Merv.
On the road with Merv, adventures galore, exploring the world and so much more. Carl and Kelly, on this journey we go, all by our side, making anywhere home. On the road with Merv.
So it is Saturday, and Kelly and I are heading to New Orleans to meet some friends. One of our friends is turning 50 this weekend, and she wanted to go to New Orleans and sort of have a bash, and invited us to go along with. So we are on our way. We'll be staying at French Quarter RV, which is, I think the official name is French Quarter RV Resort. It's right there in the French Quarter. You can walk during the day, you can walk right to the French Quarter and everything's cool. At night, not so much. We have stayed there before. We'll show you what it's like. It's pretty tight, but it's super nice, and it's there's security 24 hours. There's actually a guard, so you feel really safe there. And they've got a pool, a hot tub. It's small, but it's very nice. Anyway, so we're gonna head there. We didn't get to leave as early as we were hoping today. We had some workers at the house, and so check-in's at noon, so we should get there at noon. Kelly just went, we don't normally do this, but she's picking up some Chick-fil-A breakfast. She tells me they have a meatless sandwich, so I'm gonna get that. So that's the drill. We'll be on the road hopefully within 5 minutes. She did call and order this ahead of time, so I don't know why it's not here. The drive time is not bad. It says it's 2 hours. Now for Merv, that means 2.5. Just because I don't drive that fast with Merv, and also there's probably gonna be a lot of traffic, and I know I'm gonna have to stop once because I'm gonna eat this sandwich and I'm gonna have something to drink with it. Which reminds me, I'm gonna get from the fridge right now a La Croix. I've already had my coffee today, so I didn't want another coffee. Okay, so we made it to the French Quarter RV Park, RV Resort in New Orleans. We're a little bit early. Check-in's at noon, and there's a sign. We pulled up thinking, oh, we'll just go ahead and go in. We're only 20 minutes early, and there is a sign that says no early check-ins. So we sort of sat at the gate, and there's no like key code or anything for the gate because this is so secure. You have to have the attendant let you in, and of course there's no attendant there yet. So I realized I don't want to sit blocking this gate for 20 minutes, so we just reversed back. I don't know, we're just in like this driveway that you pull up to, and there are a couple of other people in RVs parked here too. I don't know if they're parked because they've gone, you know, maybe they checked out and they've gone to explore for the day, or I don't know if they're doing the same thing we're doing and just waiting for that gate to open. In any event, we're just going to sit here for until noon, which is in 17 minutes, and get ourselves checked in. Kelly is putting her clothes away. She never did that this morning. We were in such a hurry to get out the door. In the end, she just left the bag there. Say hi, Kelly.
Hello.
She's back there in the dark. But I'm going to turn the camera around so at least you can kind of see from this perspective where we are. So it's behind that wall is where the RV park is. So like I said, the spaces are pretty tight, and yes, there's a road there. You don't go here for peace and quiet. You stay here because you want the convenience where you can walk to the French Quarter and do your exploring, have your fun, and then you have a place to stay.
Yeah, but not at night. Like, you don't want to walk.
No, you don't walk at night. I said that earlier, yeah. The other thing I'll add is it's not inexpensive here. They do charge $120 a night, which seems excessive, but especially when you have, I mean, there is a swimming pool and a hot tub, but short of that, there really aren't any amenities. But here's the deal. If you stay in the French Quarter in a hotel, you're paying like $280 to $360 probably a night for your hotel room. Then the hotels will charge you $40 to park a car. Now, a day. So I don't even know if they could park Merv in those lots. And of course, there's zero street parking in the French Quarter. I mean, there's street parking, but if you find one, it's like winning a scratch-off ticket. That's how rare it is. So we think this is pretty economical considering where we're located, even though it's expensive. But yeah, so we'll show you around once we get inside so you can see exactly what it's like. But I think for $120, you're paying for the convenience of it. And I think that's good enough for me. Back from a day walking around New Orleans and doing our thing. We went into some antique shops, had some drinks, went into some cheesy little shops that they have. Now tonight we've got a really nice dinner at Galatoire's, which is one of probably the few primo, it's kind of like Antoine's that you've probably heard about. It's one of the premium restaurants where some of the servers and some of the hostesses or hosts, they make a career out of it. So they've been there, you know, for 30, 40 years. It's really been a proud profession within families. So we're going to one tonight, Galatoire's. We have reservations. We've been there before. Fantastic. And one of the guys that we met down here, the host is a family friend who he's been eating dinner, you know, he's in his 50s and he's been eating dinner there since he was just a kid. And it's the same server and or same host, and this host is now over 70 years old. We don't know exactly how old. So we're going there tonight, which we're really excited about, but you do have to wear a jacket and slacks. So I'm about to change. Kelly's going to change into something a little bit nicer as well. And we're going to head over that way and enjoy a wonderful dinner. I will show you, because I'm probably going to get dressed before Kelly, I'm going to guess. I'm going to, once I'm dressed, I will go outside and show you a little bit of the park. And we'll go from there. All right, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour here of where we are at French Quarter RV. Like I said, it's not the place you want to come if you want peace and quiet. It's not a state park. It's nothing like that. This is a great place to stop if you want to go to New Orleans French Quarter and you want to stay somewhere where you have all hookups and a nice safe place to spend the night. So that's what we're doing. So Merv's behind me, Kelly's still in there getting ready, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour. So let's go. She's fine. She's getting dressed. She's doing her hair. She's doing her thing. And I am already dressed. So I'm going to take you to see the laundry room. Won't that be magical? Now, some of these places, I don't understand how you rent these places, in that some of them have like really nice swings and gazebos and screen porches, and some don't. And I don't know how you get to decide. This is one of the best laundry facilities I've ever seen at a park. There's an elegant touch. Okay, so Kelly and I are going out to our nice dinner, and oh look, the gate's open. Rather than walk, which we did walk earlier, didn't we? We did walk earlier, but tonight Kelly's got nice shoes on. Oh, look how fancy she is. And since we're dressed nicely, we don't want to get too sweaty and have blisters. So we got an Uber coming. The Uber is 1 minute away. So I got to sign off quick because the Uber's coming. It's Sunday morning, everybody. So we are just getting ready to start our day. We had daylight savings last night, so it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, but it feels like 8 a.m. So what turned out to be kind of a late start, only because the clocks tricked us. Had a little bit of an issue. If you watched earlier videos where I had all the water leaking underneath Merv, we got that fixed. I went to an RV place and they diagnosed, it was really strange. So they diagnosed it as it was the overflow valve that was somehow going, and he said it's because I had flipped some valves winterizing Merv. And he showed me underneath the seat in the back where there's 2 valves, and he flipped them. And he said, yeah, you had these on the winterizing and I just switched them to summer, so now it'll work fine. Well, my first thought was, okay, I didn't switch those. I didn't even know there were valves back here, so I don't know how they would have gotten flipped. But whatever he did, it worked. I tested it out. There are no leaks underneath. Everything's good. But figured something out today. We went to take our showers this morning and there's no hot water, even though I've got the hot water on. And I've tried both through electric and gas, which you can use for the hot water heater. Neither one is producing hot water. So I think he somehow switched something that might have bypassed, and if anybody knows this, they can leave a comment, but I think he may have bypassed the hot water heater. So now I don't even know where the hot water heater is located in here. Maybe it's over by the water filter, I don't know. But anyway, I just don't have time to sort with it right now. But so we took showers in the bathhouse here, which was super nice. So I'm not complaining about that, but I do need to get this fixed because sometimes we're staying somewhere where there, especially if we boondock, where there's not going to be a bathhouse. So I got to get that water heater fixed. I'm just going to do a little bit of investigating on, I think between YouTube, whatever manuals I have on the hot water heater system here, I'll figure it out. But in the meantime, we have no hot water, which sounds like a first world problem because we can get by fine. So that is all. We're gonna, Kelly's gonna do her hair and makeup. And then, because we gave the hair and makeup lady the day off today, so Kelly's gonna have to do her own. And then we are gonna start today. We're just gonna wander off and get some breakfast and do our thing. So stay tuned. Hey, so here we are at the River Park in New Orleans, and as you can see, there's the river. I'm going to do a little bit of a rotation here, right, Kelly?
Yeah.
So over here is the Natchez riverboat that you can take. I think I rode it once. It just gives you a tour. I think it just gives you a tour of the river.
One goes to the zoo, right? You can
Okay,
buy tickets.
I did not do that, but yeah.
You could do like the aquarium and the zoo and take the boat over
Yeah.
to the zoo.
So if you look, when we come around here behind me, this will go over to, there's an aquarium over there, and there's some casinos over there you can go to, and of course that is like the business district of New Orleans. And then if we go all the way around here at the park, behind me this way would be the French Quarter.
Actually, that's the aquarium over there.
Yeah, I'm facing.
Oh.
Kelly's confused because she's like, wait, you're not pointing the camera at the aquarium. I'm like, well, I got the camera facing the wrong way. Yes, the aquarium is that way, which I'm facing. Behind me, you can see that's, what's it, Jackson Brewery?
Yeah, Jackson Brewery.
Jackson Brewery, which has a restaurant and obviously beer. And as Kelly said, in the 90s, there used to be a lot of shops and things there, but they seem to have disappeared from that area. And then, of course, you'll be in, like, Jackson Park is over there. Like over there.
Cool,
it's very cool. So
if you walk a little further, you could go to the market, the French market.
Right.
Right.
So there's a lot to explore. And we're talking about coming back with our bikes because there are a lot of trails here, and you can actually take a ferry across the river. I don't know where it leaves from, but it goes across the river, and then there's a bike trail that sort of follows the whole river on the other side. So at some point we're going to do that. So that'll be good. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, and it is time to go. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We got to be out of here by 11, but we're going to leave shortly. I just dumped the tanks. I'm going to go get some breakfast somewhere. We didn't do any cooking this trip, which we hadn't intended because we were visiting friends and went out for our meals. But I just wanted to talk about one thing because I just emptied the tanks, which is a little bit tricky at this location because there is that busy highway I think I showed earlier, and the humming of the traffic, which is it's not obnoxiously loud inside of Merv, but on the outside, you know, I'm trying to listen to the macerator pump and the amount of liquid coming out of the hose, and I had really having trouble between the highway traffic and knowing when all the liquid was out and when it was done and I should shut it off. So I may not have emptied the tanks 100%, but they're definitely low. Anyway, I was going to talk about, and this is not sponsored, there is nothing about this, but for the tank, I use this Happy Camper stuff. You know, I've owned RVs, Class A's, I had a pop-up, and now Merv, of course, and I've tried all kinds of things. The Thetford blue stuff, I've tried the little pods, the orange thingies, I've tried some orange powder. Anyway, somebody turned me on, one of the forums online turned me on this Happy Camper stuff that's odor-free, which I just get from Amazon. It is not cheap. Like, this tub is like 35 bucks or something, which I thought was outrageous, but you only use, it comes with a little scooper, you know, and you only use this much per dumping of the tank. And this stuff is by far, it's because you don't smell any chemical with it. It's completely odorless, and it takes care of any odor, and we've not had, knock on wood, any issues whatsoever. So all I do is very simply take on this. You're supposed to mix it with like a gallon of water, which you're supposed to do anytime you dump the tank, right? So I'm just gonna throw that. Oh, don't you love that I'm showing you the inside of my toilet? I'm just gonna dump that in there, and then I'm gonna just flush it down. And then I just will run, you know, a bunch of water in there, and it takes care of business. No pun intended. But anyway, just wanted to show that quickly. Oh, the joys. Okay, it is 9:17. Everything is put away, and we are ready to rock and roll. So, what do you think, Kelly? I'm gonna head out.
Yes, we're gonna head out.
I think our New Orleans adventure is done, but we are gonna grab some brunch in Biloxi.
At Fat Spoon Cafe.
Someplace called Fat Spoon Cafe. We've never been. It's about an hour away, I would guess. Yeah, it says we're gonna be there 10:38, so it's an hour 15 from here. So we're gonna head that way, and we'll see if anything exciting happens, we'll bring you back, and then we'll probably say our goodbyes from there. Up having a breakfast slash brunch, because it's 11:47 right now, in Ocean Springs, which is just right by Biloxi. We went to the Fat Spoon Cafe.
Yes.
Which Kelly was saying is a chain. I don't know why they're a chain, because there's really nothing that special about it. In fact, as far as breakfast places go, I would probably rate it about a 7.
Yeah.
It's pretty average.
Pretty average, for sure.
Which, you know, it's hard to mess up a breakfast. I just had eggs and some breakfast potatoes and toast, and I mean, it was good, but it wasn't special. And they were out. What I really wanted, which probably would have pushed them over the top for me, is they had this wonderful sounding avocado toast. You could put an egg on it, and obviously the avocado and whatnot below it, but they were all out. So I didn't have that, which also probably ought to bring them down another number to a 6, because who runs out of avocado toast?
Right.
But anyway.
Well, they ran out of avocados.
Yeah. And then we shared a waffle, which I didn't think was that special either. I mean, it's fine. It was okay. It's a 7. Anyway, it suited its purpose, which was just to fill us up because we were hungry. We're gonna head home now. We're not gonna head home now. We're gonna head to our local in Mobile Walmart to pick up some groceries, and then we'll bring those home and pick up the dog, and then that will be the end of the trip. So thanks for tagging along to New Orleans, and we're actually gonna go back and do even a better video of New Orleans where we're not just downtown on Bourbon Street with our friends, but we're gonna bring our bikes and we're gonna show you all around the city on the city, because it's only a couple hours from our house. We'll do the city park. We're gonna take the ferry across, do a bike ride over there. We're gonna do all kinds of fun stuff that is gonna be a lot more interesting, I think, to see.
I think so too.
Because I didn't want to film us just going into bars and drinking beer, because that's not very exciting. Anyway,
a birthday celebration.
it was a birthday celebration for a friend. This was not
we did what they wanted to
yes,
do.
which was fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time, but we want to go back and film some better things. So
Right.
anyway, peace out. We will see you the next time. Please like and subscribe our videos. It's very important because we're trying to build the channel and build some followers. I did pop some stickers up around New Orleans that I had made for our channel, so we're just hoping to get some more people. So I hope you like these, and if you have any suggestions or you need us to do anything or see anything, please let us know. We'll try and do that. All right,
Yeah, sounds good.
let's sign off, Kelly. we were trying to remember what Kelly said in the last video.
I don't remember.
So
I'll have
anyway,
to watch it and see.
anyway, we're just gonna say goodbye.
Till next time.
Till next time, out.